Hi friends, in this video we're going to talk about how to set up Keycloak as an OAuth 2.0 server in Windows for testing and development purposes. I've already made a video on explaining OAuth 2.0 and I'll leave the link of that video in the description. If you don't know about OAuth 2.0, you can check it out. So in OAuth 2.0 specification, there are users, clients, the identity server or the OAuth 2.0 server and the resources. So to implement the OAuth 2.0 specification of delegated authentication, the main piece of the puzzle is creating the identity server or the OAuth 2.0 server. And that's where Keycloak comes into the picture. So Keycloak is this awesome open source platform maintained by Red Hat, using which you can create an OAuth 2.0 server. And in this Keycloak platform, you can actually manage the information about your users, clients without writing a single line of code. That means in Keycloak, you will also get a database to store about your users and clients in a secure way. So you can implement this secure token service or OAuth 2.0 server just by using Keycloak. And that's what we're going to do in this video. So how can you install Keycloak? You can actually run Keycloak on Docker, Kubernetes, or just on a computer using OpenJDK. So in this video, we're going to install Keycloak on a Windows machine with OpenJDK installed as a prerequisite. So let's see how we can download and install Keycloak in Windows. So before you install Keycloak, you need to have OpenJDK installed. So go to this link and here you can find the latest version of JDK. So JDK 20 is the latest version. So let's try to click this. And here you can download the version for Windows. It's a zip file. So click on the zip file and you can download the OpenJDK Windows zip file. I've already downloaded and installed OpenJDK in my machine. So how can you confirm the version of Java or OpenJDK installed on your machine? You can just open a command prompt. And in the command prompt, just write Java -version. And if you see the Java version runtime and all, that means you have installed OpenJDK on your machine. For Keycloak to run, you need to have at least OpenJDK 11 or latest. Alright, now after ensuring the version of Java, you can install Keycloak on your machine. So first download Keycloak. So you need to go to keycloak.org/downloads. And since we are going to directly install on bare metal on Windows, just click on this zip file. And that's it. We are getting the Keycloak zip file getting downloaded. Alright, I've downloaded the Keycloak zip file and kept it in this folder. Just right click and extract all. Let's try to extract in this folder only. Click extract. After extracting the zip file, you will get the folder something like Keycloak, the version number Keycloak 21.0.1 in my case. And if you open the folder, you can see the Keycloak server files. Now running Keycloak in development mode is really easy. Just open a command window in this folder. I'm going to go to the address bar and type cmd. So I'll open the command window in this folder where the Keycloak is located. And to run the server, you just have to write /bin or /bin /kc.bat start dev. So what I'm doing here is I'm running kc.bat and giving the argument start.dev. You can see already in the bin folder, there is kc.bat, which is keycloak.bat, and I'm using this file to run Keycloak server. So bin kc.bat start dev. Let's try to run this now. And now Keycloak is getting set up. And now you can see the Keycloak server is running. You can see running the server in development mode, do not use in production. So now Keycloak server is running. In order to see the Keycloak admin user interface, it's really simple. Just go to localhost port 8080. So I'm going to write localhost port 8080, click enter. And now since I'm first time opening the Keycloak after installation, I have to set up a username and password for this Keycloak admin console. Currently no users are present in the Keycloak admin server. So let's try to create a username. I'm going to write key_admin. You can write any username for the administrator and then set a password for the administrator. Alright, let's try to create the admin user. And now the admin user is created and now you can proceed to configure Keycloak. Once again, you can go to localhost port 8080 and here click on the administration control where you can centrally manage all the aspects of the Keycloak server. So let's go to administration console. And now it's going to ask me for login. So I'm going to write key_admin, which was my admin username, and I'm going to type the admin password. And that's it. You have successfully set up a Keycloak server for usage in development and testing purposes. And once you log into the Keycloak, you're seeing something called a realm. So what is a realm in Keycloak? And you can see the name of the realm is master, and you can create multiple realms also. So the realm is something like a universe. In a realm, you can have multiple users, clients, client scopes, and all of them belong to a single realm. Suppose if you want to manage multiple organizations using a single Keycloak server, you can do that. You can create each realm for each organization. Like one organization has a realm name org1 and another organization has a realm name called org2, and you can manage the employees as users in each organization separately in isolation, and the master realm hosts this admin user interface. So as a security best practice, do not use master realm for your applications. Create a new realm for your organization and use it. So I'm going to create a new realm and I'm going to name the realm something like my org. So this is my realm name. So I've written a realm name and let's try to create it, and a new realm called my org is created. And now you can switch to your realm using this drop down. You can go to the master realm, you can go to the my org realm, and now a Keycloak server is set up that can act as an OAuth 2.0 server. Remember, in this piece of the puzzle, now we have created the identity server or the OAuth 2.0 server. So this is the Keycloak admin user interface, and you can manage the clients. These are some default clients, and you can create client scopes. These are some default client scopes. Already you have OpenID Connect client scopes, and you can manage your users. You can create users of your organization, and you can manage user groups, and you can configure your realm settings where you can manage the default token expiry, something like what is the default lifespan of an access token, what is the default lifespan of an access token in implicit flow. You can even customize the login screen for the users in this realm. You can create clients which will get connected to the OAuth server. So this is how you can easily set up Keycloak as an OAuth 2.0 server, and you can install and set it up in no time very easily. All we did was installing OpenJDK, downloading the Keycloak zip file, and just running it in a command line, and then opening the GUI, creating an admin user, and now you're up and running. But how about running this server in production? So there are a couple of things you need to take care before running Keycloak server in production. By default, the Keycloak server uses the file-based database, which is obviously not robust and secure to use. So you have to set up a production-ready database like PostgreSQL and make Keycloak use that database instead of the file-based database. And your Keycloak admin UI should have HTTPS. So you have to configure SSL to the Keycloak server, and logging should be properly configured so that you can go through logs for debugging in the future. And you can see Keycloak is running as a command line using its own server called Quarkus server. But in production, you should run Keycloak behind a robust reverse proxy like IIS, Nginx, or Apache 2 server. So these are some points you can take care of before setting Keycloak in production. And furthermore, server administration guides can be found at this link, keycloak.org/guides. Here you can see enabling and disable features, how to run it in a container, how to configure the database and all. So setting up Keycloak in production needs some work to be done. Maybe we'll talk about this topic in the future videos. But for now, that's it guys. You can see I've created a blog post on how to set up Keycloak as an OAuth 2.0 server in Windows for testing and development purposes. I have mentioned the notes and I've also given you the links so that you can easily set up the Windows Keycloak server on your machine. So please be sure to check out the link of this blog post in the description of this video. I've also given you references to the official documentations for further reading. Please ask questions or post your valuable feedback in the comment section. Hope you like this video guys. Thank you for watching. Peace.